But let's talk about just, your run, you're coming up. But, for you, what are some of the biggest issues that you see in the state of Michigan?
The biggest issues I see in Michigan is people are beginning to lose hope because leadership has failed them over the past at least 7 years. We need to restore that hope, and we're going to do that by focusing on academic excellence, economic mobility, public safety, restoring trust in government, and also healthy families. Running on my experience being a combat veteran, a business leader, and delivering for the state of Michigan, I believe that we can create an environment where everybody can pursue the American dream and be successful on their own terms.
And, obviously I know you rolled out kind of an initiative that you're kind of doing a project. Tell us kind of your project that you kind of told us about today.
Yeah, the big plans that people say they have don't make a lick of difference if the people don't trust the government. And so we're starting with ethics and transparency. And I'm leading from the front and remembering that leaders also eat last. I'm going to hold myself to a higher standard by applying my same personal financial disclosures. I'm going to disclose that the same way I do in Congress, because I believe that people need to know that I'm making decisions in their best interest and not in mine. I believe that getting rid of even the perception of impropriety will help make me a better leader and help restore trust that has been broken in Lansing. Nobody else can say that. I am a qualified outsider who has business experience, military experience, and I'm excited to bring that to Fix Lansing.
And, I know talking about, making those opportunities for people of all ages, I know education's huge for you. Talk about what you're kind of thinking when it comes to education and taking a look at that as well.
Yeah, the biggest thing with education is, of course, protecting parental rights and then focusing on the fundamentals, literacy, numeracy, truancy, really focusing on addressing the issues that teachers are having, behavioral issues that we're seeing in the classrooms, making sure that we are getting money down to the classrooms, addressing inefficiencies that we have in the system, and really driving accountability and transparency. This is just a very high level. We're going to be releasing the details of the education plan soon as well.
And, obviously, tell us just kind of what you'd like for people to know, and just kind of tell us why you're the best option for governor.
Yeah, I have a passion for service. I'm doing this because Michigan's been great to me. My father moved from the Jim Crow South for a better life, and we've been able to achieve that, and I believe that everybody should be able to achieve the Michigan dream, the American dream. I believe that the best government is efficient and limited, and I believe that local control is absolutely essential, and people should be able to pursue their dreams on their own terms. So I'm running because I believe that I have the best skill set to be able to accomplish that. Before you become the CEO of a state, maybe you should have run a business before, signed the front and the back of a check, created jobs. Before you become the Commander-in-Chief of the National Guard, maybe being a combat veteran is a qualification that you should have. And then before you make promises about what you're going to do, maybe you should have delivered for the people of the state of Michigan already, which is what I'm already doing. I have more experience in executive leadership than I do in representative leadership, but all of it taken together is going to make a leader that will be transparent and hardworking that Michiganders deserve.
And moving over to the national news, obviously a lot of stuff going on over in Minnesota. Just kind of let's get your reaction, just kind of what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we can't become so callous that regardless of what happens, we either ignore or rejoice at the loss of human life. It was a senseless tragedy that didn't need to happen, and so my heart breaks for anyone who is involved. But that being said, this could have been avoided if we abide by the law. When I'm governor, I'm going to abide by the law because no one's above the law. We're going to make sure that we are abiding by federal law. We're cooperating with law enforcement, federal and local, to help keep our community safe, and making sure that everybody here is doing the right thing. And in areas that you see people cooperating with the law, you don't see these types of things happening. And so by turning down the temperature, by working together, and I do think that President Trump and Governor Walz's conversation yesterday to attempt to turn down the temperature was a step in the right direction. We're going to see more when the investigation is complete. Hopefully local and federal law enforcement cooperate on that investigation, and we learn what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And you literally hit exactly when we were going to ask you what you think should be next. You already hit that, but is there anything, I'll let you get to the event, but kind of, is there anything else you'd like to add to either the campaign or anything at all?
Yeah, I just want to say publicly thank you to my wife and my children. They have the hard part, and so I'm going around the state, and they're being very patient with their dad and with her husband. So I want to say thank you, and this is a whole family effort. You just get to see me.